Hi you guys, I'm here again with another video. Today's video is going to be on how to save space in a small room and how to decorate a small room to your advantage if you have a lot of stuff. You guys may be wondering why my room background has changed again. It's because I changed rooms because I need more room. And my sister, who was down here in the basement, didn't like the basement because she's sick and she thinks it's scary. So I had to move down here and she got my room. So now I'm down here and it's still being renovated. Like there's like no carpet on half the room and then like carpet on the other. So it's still pretty ugly, unfortunately. But you guys are just gonna have to make do. I mean, like, this part of the room right here that I'm filming in and I'm sitting in, like where I sleep, is actually pretty good. Like, there's a little bit of no carpet over here, just underneath where you guys are. But, you know, you gotta make do. Sisters can't be scared of the new basement, you know? So, if you guys want me to do a room tour of before and after, I have no problem doing that. Just comment or send me a message down below, and I guess we'll get started with tip number 1 for decorating your small room. So the first tip that I'm going to give you is under the bed storage. It's a must. You must have under the bed storage, because in a small room you need to have as much space as you can. And if you cannot have a loft bed, which does make your room look smaller but you have more floor space, and you want to have a bed on the ground, you need to get stilts for your bed, which you can buy at any store, Target, Walmart, Zellers, any convenient, well, not convenience store, any department store, I guess, would sell them, and you just put them on your bed, on the little pieces that hold your box spring up, and it'll raise your bed, and you get little containers to put underneath. When I couldn't find any containers that I really liked, so what I used were my old shoe boxes, which I would store stuff in. I'll show you guys what they look like. They look like this. Okay. And right now, since I moved to this room, they're in this little closet here, but they look like this. You just open them up and they have stuff inside, right? And that is definitely a must-have for a small room. Second tip is if you have a room with really high ceilings, use all the ceiling space you can possibly get. Instead of having a shelving unit on the ground, on your ground, that would take up space, buy shelves and put them up on your walls to the height of your wall, so that you save space and you can put books on there, trophies, figurines, pictures, anything. So that would be my second tip, is to use up your wall space before you use up your ground space. If you have a large item in your room, like a large dresser, I suggest you put it in a corner and make sure that you never leave, like wherever you put it, don't leave dead space. So don't like put it on a wall where you have this much more room left, because you're not going to be able to put anything there, right? Like here, I didn't do that because I have a bigger room. So I put my dresser here. I hope you guys can see that. So it looks like that, and I have that dead space there and that dead space there. But because it's actually a pretty big space, I figured out a way to use that. That's where my garbage can goes, and that's where my laundry hamper goes, but both of them aren't there right now, okay? So just make sure that you don't leave any random dead space. Tip number 3. Always use things that open and that can have storage. Like if you want a chair, get an ottoman style chair where the top lifts up to have storage inside. Okay? Because then you have that piece of furniture, but you're also storing stuff in it. I also recommend that if you have a laundry room then I suggest you keep your dresser, or if you have a wardrobe container or something, keep it in there so it doesn't take up the room in your room, so you can have like a chair there instead and have a little seating area, you know. So make sure that you always just do that. Also, if you get like storage cubes and hang them on the wall, they're really good for keeping stuff inside. So that's basically my tips for organizing a small room. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys soon.